Welcome to Real Racing TV, top asphalt blistering 3/10 of a mile madness from our very own Southside Speedway. Stay tuned for interviews, tech talk, and some outstanding racing. Greats like Bobby Allison and Denny Hamlin cut their teeth on these four corners. Be prepared for an awesome show. And now, here is your host, Sean Cook.
All right, folks, we're here with Matt Settlage and Josh Settlage, and they both run the number 7 car. Now, what does the number 7 mean to you?
Nothing really. That's what we started with, so we just kind of stuck with it through the karts, too.
You've never heard of the motorcycle racer Barry Sheen? Stuck it to Kenny Roberts in the World Championship, showed Roberts how to ride?
Sounds good. That sounds good.
Well, you guys are youngsters, man. Back in the day, Barry Sheen was my hero. But look, you guys are now, I see you all over the place. You're either racing Pro 6 cars, you're up here at Southside Speedway, you're down at Langley, now you're racing a go-kart. I mean, you guys must really, really love racing.
Oh, yeah. I just love being in the seat time, what it's all about. So I'm just trying to get a little better.
And what's your story?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I love working on them just as much as I love racing, so that's why I like getting more of them. So, I mean, anytime we get to race, it's fun for me.
All right, now look, do you think that your older brother's a better driver than you are?
It's debatable. I don't know.
You're saying you are?
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see tonight.
Wait, which one's the best one, man?
If you look at the finishes, I'm up there a little more, so I think that's...
Oh, all right, fellas. Now calm down. It's okay. But what they say is when the green flag drops, the BS stops, baby. So I think it's great that you guys are out here. Now, Tascon is your old man's company, right? Well, I shouldn't say it's old man. Very young father. Now, tell us a little bit about Tascon.
We build ranch condo communities, about 100 homes per community. I think we've got 3 going on right now all over the Richmond area. We build a quality home. It's a maintenance-free lifestyle. It's a really good product. You should check it out.
Yeah, folks, if you are fed up with cutting the grass and trimming all the hedges, it just all gets taken care of. Just go up, give them, what, $300,000-$400,000 or something? Just drop a few $100,000 and you won't have to do the lawn anymore. But listen, man, good luck.
Appreciate it.
Now, you're driving the 07 or the 7?
I'm driving the 07 kart and the 7 Pro 6.
All right, this is the pretty face that goes with the 07, and this is the my pretty face. It's tough with brothers. I don't want to say that one's better looking than the other, one drives better than the other, but anyway, this is the 7. This is the 07, folks. Tascon sponsoring the track race next year. It's people like that keep this track going and keep all these races out here. So shout out to Tascon, shout out to the boys, and we'll see who wins this one, baby. We're down here with Ryland Craze, the crazy Macca go-kart driver. Now, did you start off with the name Craze, or that's like your nickname?
No, that's my real name. That's the name, we've had it all my life.
Oh, it just runs in the family.
Yeah, that's right. My dad's name was Speed Craze.
Now, look, you drive a Macca go-kart. How long have you been driving a go-kart for?
16 years in Macca.
16 years in Macca go-karts, people. Do you hold a record or anything for the most experienced driver?
I'm the only driver that's run all the seasons with Macca.
Folks, we have a celebrity, 16 years of racing a Macca go-kart. Now, look, I can see it says Saturn of Richmond up here, but this does not look like a Saturn. What kind of motor does this thing have?
It's got a Briggs & Stratton. It's basically a rototiller engine that's been blueprinted, bored and stroked. And
folks, we're running Briggs & Stratton, All-American, V8 All-American. There's not very much foreign stuff out here, is there?
Oh, no, it's not. It's kind of like old technology, a little flathead engine, but they're switching to the new engines now that have overhead valves and got a lot more power.
Now, have you ever driven one of those 100cc Yamaha go-karts?
No, I have not.
Now, those are pretty hairy. They put out a lot more power. But people, if you want to get into racing, Ryland, if somebody at home was watching the show wants to get into racing, what would you say?
I'd say come join us. Come out here, and you can go on the website. It's maccaracing.org, and you can get into this series really cheap with a used go-kart.
All right, folks, there's a challenge out there. Anybody sitting on their sofa who wants to go show this man his back bumper, come bring it on, right, Ryland?
That's right. I want to see some people out here. We got good fields, but let's get them bigger.
Yo, Macca go-karting at Southside Speedway.
Macca Champ Kart Series, sponsored by AC Mechanical Service and Steadfast Security and Investigational Services. Off of turn number 2 and down the back stretch, it looks like we're going to have Mark Claider's automobile out front, but he's going to get slingshot real quick by the 42 of Josh Tapscott, and Brad Davis is 18. Down the front stretch they will come. These karts drafting around the Southside Speedway. The 46 kart trying to catch up to the draft of those front 2 karts. Josh Tapscott, no stranger to victory lane. Matter of fact, the 2006 Macca Champ Kart champion at Southside Speedway. Claider, plenty of wins under his belt as well. Whoa, we got action over in turns 3 and 4. Macca Champ Kart's back into action they go. Number 42 of Josh Tapscott leading the way. The 18 of Brad Davis, the 46 of Mark Claider, and the 21 of Jason Higginbotham, your top 4 carts. Trying to hook up for the draft now. Higginbotham right on the back end of the 46 automobile. That cart right in front of him, trying to capture his first victory of 2007. Bracketed by a couple of carts. Whoa, 1 cart going around, and 3 and 4 make it 2 carts. It's like the 95 cart of Gabe Salisbury. Maca series off of turn number 4 and down the front stretch, back into the throttle. It's an aim and shoot kind of deal with most of these carts. The handling has to be pretty good on them, but it's pretty much put your foot to the floor, hold on, aim it for where you want to go. Higginbotham looking to the bottom of Claider down into turn number 3. Will not be able to mount the challenge all the way. Claider breaking a little bit of momentum. He's going to lose the front draft by about a half a cart length. Down into turn number 1 they'll go, but the top 4 will lock back in. Great running carts out at Southside Speedway. Great fields of carts. 18 to 20 carts any given race night for the Mid-Atlantic Champ Kart Association, the MACA Champ Karts. AC Mechanical Services coming aboard as a new sponsor for 2007. Steadfast Security and Investigational Services. A sponsor for a couple of years now with the series. It's been running 16 years at Southside Speedway. 16 seasons for the Mid-Atlantic Champ Kart Association at the toughest short track in the South. Josh Tapscott is your leader right now, the 42 cart. Brad Davis in the 18. And then it's Mark Claider in the 46. Watching these carts move on through the screen here. Whoa, a little bit of bump and run action there. Gabe Salisbury, even the number 8 of Leroy DeVore over in turns 1 and 2. Great pass there by Ben Hammett. Working to the inside of the 69 of Warren Smigo down the front stretch. Those 2 carts get back in line. Getting ready to become a 3-cart draft there. Trying to catch up to your lead carts. Still Josh Tapscott out front of Brad Davis and Mark Claider. Now these carts have been running this way since the drop of the green flag. Claider dropped back to the 3rd spot. Might be sitting in a catbird seat, I guess you could call it, because one of the things these carts love to do, you just ride in line for 19 out of 20 laps, 29 out of 30 laps, however many races you run, how many laps you run in the race, pardon me. You just ride there. And then when the white flag comes out, you try to get the guy behind you. If you have somebody back there, you wave your hand, let's go for it. And they try to drop to the inside off of turn number 2. You'll see the carts pretty much just stay on a single line. They keep it right close to the bottom, but about maybe a cart width off to try to keep up the momentum. Try to keep the cart coming off the corner good, and they stay right in line. But when the white flag, like I said, when that comes out, you'll see those carts sometimes drop all the way to the stripe down in the exit of turn number 2, and they'll try to make the move to the inside and try to capture victory. And right now, the 2 carts behind your leader, Josh Tapscott, do not have a victory on the 2007 season. So we're waiting to see what Brad and Mark have to do with this last lap, because Josh Tapscott has collected all the laps thus far. And there is the 2 Paul Fisher carts right behind Higginbotham's automobile. Jason Higginbotham in the 21, Chris Johnson in the 36, and the 6 of Derek McCauley. Those 3 carts, all wins in the 2007 season. McCauley catches lap traffic, and it's going to cost him some serious momentum trying to go to the bottom of David Thomas down the front stretch. And you can see now it's Chris Johnson and Jason Higginbotham who are right together out in front of McCauley by about maybe 5-6 cart lengths now. Stretch it out, maybe even up to 10, just because of having to dodge 1 cart off of turn number 4 last time through. Ryland Craze in number 55. That gentleman right there in the 55 cart has started a cart in all 16 seasons at Southside Speedway of racing action. Plenty of wins, X-Track champ in the MACA Champ Kart Series at Southside Speedway. Tascon Group number 7 to the outside of Josh Settlage, working off of turn number 4 and down the front stretch around the outside of the 96 of Alex Vasquez. Those carts having a great battle on the Southside Speedway surface. Off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch, and here come your leaders to their inside. Josh Tapscott, Brad Davis, and Mark Claider, still the same 3, still hooked up. Claider just enough room. Ryland Craze points him to the inside. Down on the bottom of the speedway off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. It is still Josh Tapscott in that 42 cart. He has been out front. He is a 2nd-generation driver. I've mentioned it before. Ted Tapscott racing out at Southside Speedway, limited sportsman, late model sportsman action at the toughest short track in the South. Josh doing his dad proud last year, winning the track championship as they go by Brian Orvine's number 4 down the backstretch. And Josh trying to capture a win on 2007 here tonight at Southside Speedway. Have some lap traffic to work on. The 86 of Michael Webb down the front stretch into turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, Brad Davis looking to the inside for a little bit of a shoot, but stays in line down the backstretch one more time. Claider sitting up in that cart. He's watching these two, and he's keeping them Nerf bar to Nerf bar around this facility. And down into turn number 1, it's an amazing job how these karts can draft just like at Talladega and Daytona for the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Those big wings on top allow the wind to come over, and if you can get right up behind the guy in front of you, get Nerf bar to Nerf bar, that wind plants your kart so firmly. And it's unbelievable. Looked like the white flag out that time. Let's see what happens. We talked about the white flag move. Davis is to the bottom. He's underneath the 42. They make contact. Claider will take over the top spot. Josh Tapscott left sitting on the backstretch. Mark Claider off of turn number 4. He will capture his first win of 2007.
Here comes the family over right now. Nothing better than a